My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine. 30 plus years of experience, clinical experience in medicine. Today, Dr. B, I want to talk to you how I, Dr. B, remove my own brown spot. You see these little spots? They call them sunspots, right? Brown sunspots. Some people call them these little beauty moles, or brown spots, or sun spots that people get on their face, right? It doesn't matter whatever the culture you want to call them. You get my point. When I was younger, in my 20s, 30s, 40s, I'm like 50, right? 50 years strong, right? But when I was younger, I used to go all the time at the swimming pool and to the beach. I used to be all the time at the swimming pool, to the beach. All the time I was there, right? In summer, I live in California, the Bay Area, Northern California, the San Francisco Bay Area in Mountain View. So I am extremely close to the beach, Santa Cruz, San Francisco, right? In our condominium, we do have also a big swimming pool, gym, everything. So I was constantly out under the sun because the summers are long in Northern California. Not as long as Los Angeles, but we still get nice, beautiful, sunny weather year long. So I was young and stupid and blah, blah, blah. So I wasn't always covering myself with, all these creams and blah, 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 protection and blah, blah, blah. You get my point. So around 5 or 6 years ago, I started to develop these little sunspots, right? Here and there, especially in my face, because exposure to radiation, ultraviolet radiation. And I want to tell you how I save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, because these little sunspots are little and they come back month after month. They come back. So you treat this one, another one comes here. You treat that one, another one comes there. You treat this one, another one comes there, right? On my legs too, right? So instead of spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars doing these laser treatments at a dermatologist or a cosmetic beauty clinics, right? I went online and I bought for $25. Look, this little pen. Do you see it? So this is the box. The box. I'm not advertising any brand, No brand advertisement. I'm just telling you. It's called Beauty Mole Removal Pen. There are hundreds of these. Choose the one that you like, that is cheap. This one, $20. And it works great, right? Look at it. Beauty Mole, also called sunspot, also called brown spot, removal pen. Look at it. It has this little USB. You plug it to any USB connector. You can even plug it to your computer. Right here, it's plugged in my computer, right? And look, it has a little button here. You see the button? I turn it on. You see the color, so you can change the power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to 9. And it has this little light, this little light. It has this little tip. Do you see the little tip? Very pointy little tip. Let me turn off this stuff. So it has this little tip, and this little tip is going to burn. You apply the little tip, you see here. It's an electrocautery. Oh, it's not laser, it's no light, no freaking stuff. It's a little tiny little pointy needle, you see. Very, very thin. And you apply it to your skin, and you turn on this little button, right? You can increase the power, right? And you burn that tiny little spot, right? Now it's gonna sting like a like a bee sting, and you don't want that, right? So what you have to do, you go to your freezer. You get a ice cube, simple ice cube from your freezer, and you put it in a tiny little plastic food bag. You see this tiny little plastic food bag, right? You put the freaking ice cube inside. You close the bag so that when the ice cube melts, the water doesn't come out, right? And you take the ice cube, you put it on your skin, right? You know that ice, cold, will numb your skin. Maintain it here for a few minutes. Make sure that the skin is nice and cold and super cold so that it will be numb, right? You know that the athletes, right, when they strain their ankle, this guy goes over there with that little spray of cold ethyl chloride to locally numb that little ligament and that the skin of that guy who strained his ankle, right? You see on the soccer field, basketball field, they do that usually. So you numb it with the ice, you hold it. Once it's nice and numb and cold, you get quickly the pen. So make sure you locate that little sunspot. Make sure you locate that little mole, right, that little brown spot, and then slowly you go like that, and you burn it. It takes just a few minutes. You look at it, then you look in the mirror, right? Oh, now it's nice and beautifully gone. Now make sure you do not go too deep, right? This has to burn only the epidermis, the superficial layer. But you can see that the sunspot will be gone as you are burning it. Make sure you have a mirror. You have to get close to your mirror and you burn it, right, with that little pointy stuff. Do not go deep. Do not burn the dermis. The dermis is the layer of your skin below the epidermis. What you see, this skin that you see with your eyes, is the upper layer that we call the epidermis, right? Do not go deep with this shit, right? Don't go deep. Just a superficial layer. And you can see in the mirror, you can see that, oh, it has burned, that the sunspot is gone, right? Take a little cloth with cold water, wash it away, and you might see a little corner of sunspot still left. Then you put ice again, you finish burning it, right? And as you burn your superficial layer, there's a little bit of smoke that will come out because you are burning your skin, right, in this tiny little area, right? So don't worry about it. Who cares? It's a little skin that is burning. But make sure you do not go deep, and make sure you numb that place with ice. Numb it once or twice. You can do the job again. You get some clean gauze sponge or paper towel and you wipe it, right? And you look, it's gonna look red, right? Because you just burn it, right? Gonna look red. You remove it. Or if there's a little bit left, you take the ice again and you put it again right on that spot, okay? And you do it again. At the end, when you're done, right, make sure you clean it, right? You clean it, right? And then what you do, you put you buy yourself for $2 lip balm. You see this lip balm? This one I'm not advertising. It's called Dry Lip Repair Cream. All right, you see this lip balm, right? You see this lip balm, right? That you put on your lips, right? When it's cracked in summer or blah 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 blah. This little lip balm, and you apply the lip balm instead of freaking putting it on your lips. You put it on that little area that you just burned, right? This lip balm is superb for healing. It has all the vitamins, minerals, everything that your skin need to heal. The same way your lips, when they are cracked and not beautiful, right, because you got too much sun exposure, you put this and it's gonna heal your lips. So once you put this little bit of lip balm, you get what we call a spot band-aid. Do you see the spot band-aid? Spot band-aid. You buy a box of spot Band-Aid for cheap, $2 or $3. You go to the store. There are tiny little Band-Aid like that. Do you see how tiny they are? And you buy the one that is the color of your skin. Some of them are brown, very brown if you are dark skin. Some of them are less brown, like because my skin is not very brown. So I bought this one that is not very brown. And you put it. I usually do this every weekend. Make sure you change the Band-Aid 2 or 3 or 4 times, doesn't matter, right? Each time you change the Band-Aid based on, are you washing your face? Okay, so then you have to redo this again. Then you put balm again. Yeah, who cares? Buy a big box of stuff, 2 or 3 of these tubes. One tube will last you an entire month because you're putting little bit, right? Little bit. You put the Band-Aid, make sure you at least 2 or 3 times you change it. More if you wash your face or go out or sweat or blah. You get my point. You know how to do that, I am sure. You put that little Band-Aid, and because I do this every weekend, right, usually Friday night or Saturday morning, by Monday, I can completely avoid that Band-Aid. There might be a little bit of skin that is not healed yet. I don't put a Band-Aid, I just put a tiny bit of this balm, or my facial cream is enough after my shower, then I go to work. So I don't go to work on Monday morning with that little Band-Aid on my face, right? So nobody knows by Monday morning that at home, using this little pen, right, this little electrocautery for $20 called Beauty Mole removal pen, right? It is like this. Beauty Mole removal pen that you can buy anywhere, on any website. I don't want to name any freaking website. Just go to Amazon, blah. I don't advertise Amazon either. I swear to God, I have no affiliation. I'm just saying I bought it on Amazon. Who the cazzo? Buy it on Walmart. Buy it on wherever do you want. Who cares? But you get my point. You buy this little pen, and there's different names, different shapes, different sizes, different prices. Electrocautery, Beauty Mole. Just Google Beauty Mole or sunspot removal electrocautery or sunspot removal pen. You're going to have a list of 100. Choose the one delivered at your home. You do it every weekend like me, you see, no more sunspots. And each time I see one appearing, quickly I treat it. I treat it by Friday or Saturday, right? By Monday, it's healed. Even if it's not healed, I put a little bit of cream. My facial cream will be enough. That's it. So at the end of every month, my face is clean and I'm waiting for any other brown spot coming out. You can do the same thing on your legs, because I used to go to the beach all the time, right? So my legs also exposed to the sun. So I look at my legs, and if I have any brown spots, I do it. I treat it the same procedure as my face. My legs are beautiful, my face beautiful. I can do that also on my upper body. You cannot do it on your back, right? You cannot. You can ask your wife, your whoever you have, an adult, has to be an adult, to do it for you. If you have it on your back, on your butt, right, anywhere, right? You can do it yourself. Or if you cannot, ask your husband, your adult kid, or your wife, whoever the cazzo you have at home, to do it for you if it's in your back. And keep doing it regularly every weekend. By the end, in a few months, all your sunspot and brown spot will be done. Remember, you cannot treat a large area. So if you have many of these sunspots, right, you cannot do them in one session, right? Because it's a large spot, and you're going to go to work on Monday with this red spot here, huge. You're going to have to put a huge Band-Aid. It's just, don't do that. Every weekend, slowly over time, what's your rush, right? If you have many, decide that this weekend I want to do this one and do this one. Put a little Band-Aid like that the whole weekend, you got it. By Monday you remove it, you're done. Next weekend you do that one, and maybe you can do also this one. So every weekend you can do 3 or 4, right? But make sure you don't go to work on weekends, or you don't have a party on weekends, because then people are going to see you with 2 Band-Aids like that, another one here or 4 here, right? But make sure you don't treat a whole area together. treat this one, and then that one, and then that one. Or today decide I want to do these two, or I want to do these two and these two. Who cares? Your wife is going to see you with 4 band-aids on your face. Your husband going to see you with 5 band-aids on your face. Who cares, right? But what you want is to not have to go to work or party or blah, 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 right? It is really, really the best way to do it. You can do it in the comfort of your house, but make sure that you do not burn the skin, the dermis. Just superficial layer, the epidermis, and you can see it. You will see, and you will get faster and better each time by just putting it in the superficial layer. A little bit of smoke will come out. You look at it, you clean it. Oh, there's a little bit left more. Make sure each time you use the ice cube again in the plastic, you have to change the ice cube because it's going to melt. Get another ice cube, nice, you numb it, hold it for 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, whatever the cat, so everybody's different. And my God, after a few weeks, over weeks, my God, your face will be beautiful, no more sunspot, no more nothing. Obviously, it doesn't mean that in 2 months later, another spot is not going to come out, right? On my legs, sometimes some spots that are tiny, I leave them alone, but I know I have a tiny soft spot there. When it gets a little bit bigger, then I treat it, right? And then I do this. So you know what I mean. Do it. It's going to cost you $20, $25, $30. Who gives a cat? So the tool itself, right? The tool itself plus the lip balm, healing cream, whatever you want to call it, plus the band-aid spot, but maybe $30, $40. Whereas each time you're going to go to that beauty salon or that dermatologist, they're going to charge you $250 for one tiny little session. Today we cannot do more than that. Make sure you come back next week. Give me another $250. I'll do this side, and then I'll do that side. No, save the money for your children, for yourself, for your retirement, and do it yourself in the comfort of your home, right? Do not injure yourself. Make sure you are very superficial. Make sure your hand is steady like that. Don't put it in your freaking eyes. I mean, you're an adult, right? You know, I don't have to tell you this kind of stuff, right? I mean, you're not a kid. You know what I mean, right? It's a pointy stuff. It has to not go in your freaking eyes. It has to not go deep in your skin. So make sure you're superficial. So your hand must be steady. Buy a face mirror, those mirrors that make your face bigger, right? Not the regular mirror, the mirrors that make your face. I mean, you can do it with a regular mirror. I do it with a regular mirror. But women, they have these makeup mirrors. I remember from my ex-girlfriend, she had this big makeup. So you look at your face is big. You can see all the details. And you do it slowly like that, okay? I love you guys. Get back to me if you have any question. Dr. B is here for you. Dr. B is an honest, straightforward, loving, caring doctor. I'm not a crook. I'm not a scammer like many false advertisers who want only your money. I'm here. I have enough money. I don't need more. I make enough money at the clinic where I work. I don't need more. I get enough love from my patients. I don't need more. But I appreciate your love, your passion to watch me, because I am here in a simple, easy way to tell you how to age gracefully, how to stay away from cardiovascular disease. And I will never ever advertise, tell you anything that has not been scientifically proven by the medical scientific community, unlike millions, thousands, hundreds of healthcare quacks that I see online. It's unbelievable. Unfortunately, false advertising in the US is considered free speech. Unlike the European Union, in Europe you cannot advertise a healthcare product or something and say, if you buy me this and you drink this, suddenly your skin's gonna become younger. If you buy me this cream, you put it on your face, you're gonna get 20 years younger. If you drink this stuff, make sure you keep your credit card ready and click in that link below. If you put that stuff on your hair will grow as much as this. If you drink this vitamin, your hair, I mean, this is all quackery, scams. I call them health healthcare scams, but unfortunately it's legal in America. All they have to do is to write that the FDA has not approved this statement. Isn't that crazy? I can go and get a Chinese company anywhere or any company anywhere in South America to make me little bottles and take little vitamins like this and put a name, Dr. B's hair growth solution, and sell it to you guys for $75. And all I have to do when I advertise is to say that the FDA has not approved my claim that this little pill is going to make your hair grow. I will get away with it. I will be legal. I will not be arrested. And do you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, false advertisement like this is considered free speech as long as the scammers, the quacks, write that the claims of the seller about this product have not been approved or backed by the FDA. So you see all these medical doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nutritionists, all these people, even other people who don't have any medical background, chiropractors claiming this kind of things, and if you buy this, if you do that, and if you buy me this, make sure you click there, and without any scientific evidence, without having conducted any scientific study. And they are absolutely legal. They cannot get in trouble because at the bottom they write, the claims of this guy have not been approved by the FDA. Now this guy, he cannot advertise in Europe. He will get arrested, his company shut down, he would go to jail for being a scammer, right? I call them healthcare quacks, healthcare scam artists. But that's how it is. Please get back to me, put your comments and any cazzo you have to say, criticism, comments, questions, anything. I welcome everybody, regardless of your gender, religion, ethnicity, blah, blah, blah. I love you. I care about you. I'm not here to scam you. I'm here because I'm a medical doctor. I went to medical school and I took the Hippocratic oath that I put your interest before mine. Get back to me, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye. I love you all. I give you a big hug. Bye-bye.